proportions, girls in the back, talking about proportions, and let's say I cut a pizza. How many slices did I cut it in? 8. And if I fill in half, what would I have filled in?
1/2.
4 out of 8, which is 1/2. Very good. Y'all both answered the exact same thing I wanted you to answer. Okay? Now, but let's say instead of cutting that same pizza, instead this time I cut it up into 6s. Okay? If I were to fill in half, what would I be filling in? 3 6.
Or 1.
Or 1/2. Very good. Okay? These are proportions. They mean the same thing. It just is a matter of how you cut it, so to speak. Okay? They may ask you something like this. For example, they may say, what ratio forms a proportion with 2/3? Okay? Well, the way that we can do this is I'm just going to start multiplying by 2 and then by 3. Okay? So just kind of starting out, let's try to figure out what proportions it makes. Okay? So if I multiplied both of these by 2, what would I get? 4 6. If I multiplied both of those by 3, what would I get? 6 9s. If I multiplied that by 4, what would I get? 8 12s. Okay, so these are all proportions of 2/3. Okay, and so the book gives us a couple of different options. A is 2/4. Does it make 2/4? No. B is 3/4. Does the proportion make 3/4? No. 4 6. Obviously, we can see that C would be the answer. C was 4 6. Okay, so does everybody understand how I came up with the other proportions? Just by multiplying them by a certain number? Okay, good stuff. Okay, so that is proportions, okay? And so we'll try a couple of different ones. I want everybody to look at example 2, and the reason why I want you to look at it is because I want you to read it, and then we're going to discover how to write it. Okay, so here's what it says. On page 445, everybody look at this, 445, example 2. It says, write this proportion with digits. All right, so listen to this. Here's what it's saying. 4 is to 6 as 6 is to 9. Okay, now 4 is to 6 as 6 is to 9. That's all they wanted you to write. That was it. Okay, that was the ratio that they wanted you to say. All right, try this one. Complete this proportion.
What was the question?
That was it. They just wanted you to. Oh, you don't have your book.
They always want you to write the bigger ones.
Well,
And they give you 4
if I said 6 is to 9, 6 is to 9, as 7 is to 10. That's how you would write it. And the as means kind of like equal. Does everybody understand what we're doing? 4 is to 8, as 12 is to 16.
So you'd have to write 12 to 16.
Uh-huh. Does everybody see how the wording sounds and how you make it? That's kind of how it looks, okay? But let's do a proportion that you're actually going to have to figure out, okay? So, for example, it says 2 is to 6, 2 is to 6, as what number is to 30? As what number is to 30? Does everybody see how I wrote that? Okay. Can we figure out this proportion? Nicholas,
Yes.
what am I going to do?
You're gonna. So 6 times 5 would be 30. So you do 2 times 5.
Very good. Okay. So because we wanted 6 to eventually get to 30, and to do that, you'd multiply by 5. We're going to do the same thing up here. So the answer would be
25.
10.
Wait.
2 times 5.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah.
Yep. Okay. Does everybody see how to do? Excuse me. How to do that?
Yes.
Feel pretty good about it? All right, try this one. This one's D on your lesson practice, so you don't have to do this one. Okay? Write this on your paper. 6 is to 9 as what number is to 36? 6 is to 9 as what number is to 36? Who knows what we would get? Isaac. 24. What did you do to figure that out? Times times it by 4. From 9 to get to 36, we have to times it by 4. So you do that to the top as well, and you get 24 as the answer. Okay? That's 83. It's pretty